2021 Ford Explorer King Ranch 4x4, $39,950. 2023 Expedition Max Limited 4x4, $49,990. 2024 Ford Bronco 4-door Sasquatch, $54,951. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton, local you trust.
Well, we sure hope you had a great Monday. We saw plenty of sunshine. It was chilly, especially this morning with a few clouds and temperatures down into the 20s and 30s. Actually, when you look at numbers on the day today, we had morning lows in the 20s and 30s. We had high temperatures only in the 30s and the 40s. But we're talking about another storm system to head our way, and that's going to make some major changes as we get into the middle part of the week. And this process starts tomorrow night. You've probably seen it on social media. If you've not been on social media, let's go ahead and get to work. Here, I'm just going to show you the big picture, then we'll bring it down to the local level and kind of walk you hour by hour. But you can see this big low-pressure system spinning its way out of the Gulf of Mexico. And it looks like some of the latest model guidance has it a little bit further to the south. What does that mean for us? That means more snow potential across the area. It's going to move in Tuesday night into our Wednesday. Wednesday through the day, it exits off to our east, and we'll see some wraparound moisture and cold Arctic air. That's going to set up shop as we get into our Thursday and Friday. Thanks to that Arctic high pressure, that's going to be dominating much of the plains. All right, if you have evening plans here tonight, temperatures are dropping into the mid to upper 30s between 6 and 8 o'clock tonight. So, again, it's going to stay on the chilly side. Morning lows, clear skies. We're down into the teens and 20s to get our Tuesday started. Tuesday afternoon, we're back into the 30s and 40s. So, again, a little bit closer to those seasonal averages, but still technically below average and still on the chilly side. So let's walk you through the local futurecast. We pick up our timeline 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. We'll have plenty of sunshine. The clouds will be on the increase throughout the day, so expect increasing high-level clouds as our storm system approaches. Let's stop the clock at midnight. This is midnight tomorrow. So tomorrow is dry. Tomorrow's a good day to kind of prepare for the snow that's going to be developing tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. So watch this. As we all head into the 2 o'clock hour, the snow's going to start to fill in. So it's really going to be after midnight tomorrow night or on Tuesday night into our Wednesday morning. Here's 4 o'clock in the morning. Here's 7 o'clock in the morning. So I think between about 2 and 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to have some wet, heavy snow that's going to be falling around the area. So it is going to hamper some of that morning commute or some of the travels early in the morning on Wednesday. But watch this. As we head through the day, a lot of the models are indicating that temperatures come up just above freezing in some locations in the valley. I do think that the biggest impact of the storm system will be across the Cumberland Plateau and the Tennessee-Kentucky border. But if this actually takes place, it's going to mitigate some of the snowfall that we saw first thing in the morning. So is this going to be a kind of snowfall that most of us get to get out and do some sledding or playing in the snow? Maybe not. If the rain starts to settle its way back in, then back behind it, we'll switch back over to snow as we get that colder air to swing its way back into the area. So confidence is increasing. Yes, a southern slider is on the way. Here's your latest snowfall forecast. Again, this is kind of your preliminary forecast for this evening. I will have your official updated forecast tomorrow morning as I get a little bit more information in. But generally speaking, the central northern Cumberland Plateau, the Tennessee-Kentucky border, and upper East Tennessee are going to be the bullseye for some of the heaviest snow. Right now, I'm going 1 to 2 plus inches, okay? Some of the models are indicating a little bit more than that, so we'll see how this all plays out. The valley locations, likely less than an inch. And again, don't concentrate necessarily on these numbers specifically. While these may be snowfall totals, some of this may get washed away if the rain actually develops during the storm system. And if you've been here long enough, we all know how it all plays out here in East Tennessee. So yes, the initial onset of snow, then maybe changing back over to rain, and then back over to snow before all is said and done. So make sure you check back in, check on social media, like and share, but watch what you share on social media as well. All right, so winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings. Winter storm warning in pink, winter weather advisory in purple. This goes into effect 9 o'clock tomorrow night, running all the way through our Wednesday. And you can see the impact. So this is the impact that we had, the flooding and flash flooding. Same location, and this is going to be the greatest impact for snow. So you folks just can't catch a break, can you? From the plateau to the Tennessee-Kentucky border, you just can't catch a break. When we talk about rainfall with this system, you can kind of see, remember how we have that little warm air that's going to come up the valley and maybe the mountain counties? That's where we'd likely have the majority of our rain. So rain's not going to be intense by any stretch of the imagination. But if we switch over to total QPF, or quantitative precipitation forecast, this gives us a good idea of where, A, we get the heaviest rainfall, i.e. across parts of the foothills and the mountain counties. I think we could pick up about a half an inch of rainfall. But what this tells us is everything that's precipitated out of the atmosphere, this is what we could come up with liquid precipitation. Now, notice the numbers are a little bit smaller to our west, across the northern plateau, western valley. That's because it's going to be more in the form of snow. Now, if you did a classic 10-to-1 ratio with this snowstorm, what does that turn out to be? That turns out to be 2 to 3 inches of snow, maybe pockets of 4 inches across parts of the plateau, Tennessee, Kentucky border, and the Northern Valley. So again, I'm starting low and slow. So to go back to the forecast, let me show you what that forecast is once again for your snowfall forecast. And again, I'm going 1 to 2 plus across the Northern Plateau, Tennessee, Kentucky border, and upper East Tennessee, where I think we have the greatest extent for snowfall. So make sure you check back in. I will definitely keep you posted on that. This is the only little bump in the road for the next 7 days. As we get into our Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're likely to stay on the drier side. Temperature-wise, though, back behind this cold front that comes on through, that's going to bring us the snow showers. It's going to bring some Arctic air in place. As we get into our Thursday, Friday, temperatures will be in the 20s and 30s for highs. And then we gradually warm back into the 40s and 50s, more seasonable weather on the way. But those low temperatures, they're going to cut right through you, kind of like this morning, but even colder. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're talking single digits, teens, and low 20s. Now, this pocket of colder air is going to stick with us towards the end of the 7-day forecast, but this is the greatest news I could possibly share with you if you are a cold weather hater. Because watch this. Can you just feel it right now with the map on the screen? Like, I can feel the warm air already. So we are talking about the possibility of above average temperatures and warming temperatures beyond this cold front and into the month of March. Warmer air, more thunderstorms, more severe weather possibly. Listen, we're talking snow this week. We're talking Arctic air, and we are heading into the spring months. So have a way to receive weather information from the National Weather Service. The easiest, simplest way is with the East Tennessee Weather app. Have a great night. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day parts, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.